Welcome to the Starship House, one of San Francisco's great landmarks, and we need your help to save it.
Come on in, come this way. So, I don't know, it's just so much to try to explain. If you continue on this way, you're gonna see the dry fish tank. You're gonna see the Egypt collection. There's Gus. Oh, and if you look through this this opening right here, that's the movie set from the Bridge of the Enterprise. This is the fire pit table. This is where you have our meetings of the round table. And back here we have giant ping pong. I'd say it just evolved. Like, this is just what I do. Ever since I was a kid, I just collect stuff, build stuff. You know, I don't think I realized how great it was until other people kind of brought my attention to it. That, you know, watching other people's reactions, I didn't really do any of it on purpose.
This house, it's an open space for everyone, which is what makes it so amazing. Any rough time of day, any time of year, it's open and everyone's welcome here. And because of that, when you're here, you just have conversation with people that you wouldn't necessarily have met or have talked to otherwise.
I can send friends here. If I meet people from out of town, I'm always suggesting that they should stop by. It's just a really great place for people to come together, talk about ideas, art, whatever their dreams are.
If we have folks come in who need something, I'm there to just be like, yeah, what do you need? Because people give us stuff all the time, so it's like there is a general overall vibe of giving and receiving, which I think is really cool.
I gotta tell you, out of 3.5 years of living on the streets of Oakland, California, somehow, some way, I ended up back here. This dude provided me with a little bit of a place to stay. The guy does things for people that I don't even know how to explain. The dude has done a lot for me and he doesn't even know it. He has no clue.
This is kind of like what's left of the old San Francisco. Because old San Francisco was kind of different. You couldn't predict things, so it was an adventure. Where can you say, I went to a house and it was an adventure? I mean, come on.
This is unique all on its own. I don't think anything like this exists in America. Like just recently, we play at drums. I never jammed with them before, and I haven't played drums in I don't know how many years, but just pick up a stick and you pick up a guitar, this man the piano, that's, you know, we're in a jam session. That's one of the beautiful things about this place is that it's an open space for whoever. It don't matter where you come from, where I look like, you know, it's an open space, man, you know what I mean?
Most of the people who come here have told me, I've never felt like this before. I've never felt so accepted before.
I've had people come from, you know, all over the world, and they come here and they say, this is why I came to San Francisco. This is why I came here, because I wanted to see something like this.
I spent a fair amount of time here because Kirk's a dear friend of mine. I love this house. And I would assume that because of its strangeness, because of the lights and the yard and everything else, that the neighbors would hate it. But quite to the contrary, they love him.
I live right there. I live across the street, and I've been coming here for about 10 years, since I was like 6, 8. And Jimmy practically was my best friend growing up. We always did art together, helped build the garage door and other things. This community, this block especially, is very close. I've lived here my entire life, and I can't imagine this block without him and this house.
I think what I would say about it is that it represents a dying portion of San Francisco, which is the artistic community. He's a really fantastic person. He really puts his best foot forward and decorates the neighborhood.
Places like this are extremely important. It is a serious piece of San Francisco character, of the idea that you can come to San Francisco and be who you are and bring new ideas and people will gather around you, which San Francisco has been like that ever since the 1800s.
Preserving this the last beating heart of San Francisco left. I mean, how many places do you have like this?
It would break my heart to not be able to come by here again, see Kirk and his house and his wonderful art.
So this is like one of the few places where you can get away from whatever you're going through in life. Come here, get a good vibe, you know, meet some cool people, have a beer or something.
This house is an amazing resource for this community and an amazing place for this city. It is the heart of the weirdness of the San Francisco that we love. So we need you to donate, we need you to share this and get the word out, because together we can save the Starship House.